and this is our first sports broadcast.
Welcome to the Lakers Zone.
Thank you, DJ.
Welcome.
Former Weber State player Paul McQuiston will be playing in this year's Super Bowl.
Also, Bobby Wagner and Robert Turman from Utah State will also be playing the Super Bowl.
And now to the Olympics. First, figure skating. Women's figure skating team Gracie Gold, Ashley Wagner, and Paulina Edmonds.
Did you know that Gold and Wagner have been the main faces of this women's team over the past few years?
That is very interesting.
And now to curling. Women's curling has qualifiers happened last month in Fargo, North Dakota. The qualifiers are Erica Brown, Debbie McCormick, Jessica Schultz, and Ann Swilson.
John Schuster, Jeff Isaacson, Jared Ziesel, and John Landsteiner.
Those are the guys, I'm assuming. So the U.S. has never taken home a gold and silver in the curling, but the U.S. has only taken home one bronze.
Now to the biathlon. In 1960, it was the first year that the event was in the Olympics. They haven't ever won a medal in the in the biathlon.
But they are expected to medal in every event this year. Did you know that?
Lanny Burns was given a spot by twin sister Tracy Barnes. Lanny was sick and could not qualify, so her twin sister gave up her spot.
Now, isn't that courageous?
Cross-country skiing now. In 2006, the United States didn't get gold, silver, bronze in any of the male-female events. United States' lone cross-country medal is a silver won by Bill Koch in 1976. Norway, Russia, and Italy have dominated this sport over the last several Winter Games. There are 55 countries that are participating in this year's Olympics. The United States have 11 qualifiers. Kicken Randall, that placed gold in 2002, will be back this year and is projected to finish in the gold again this year. Now to the luge. Sled racing first appeared in chronicles from Norway in 1480 and the Urs Mountain region in 1552. The first international luge race took place in February 1883 with 21 competitors representing 6 nations, including the United States.
Well, guess what? The second facility opened in 1997, Park City, Utah.
It was used for the 2002 Olympic Winter Games here in Utah. And now to the alpine skiing. Alpine skiing is a sport of sliding down a snow-covered hill on skis with fixed heel bindings.
Well, alpine skiing has been part of the Olympics since 1924, along with the other forms of skiing. In the Olympic Winter Games of 1936, downhill skiing became the first ski discipline that women were allowed to compete in.
Interesting. Lindsey Vonn is the only American woman to have captured downhill gold at the Olympics. She has 4 Wolf Cup overall titles.
Jeez. Now on to freestyle skiing.
Team USA. Nick Goepper and Carrie Herman are doing slopestyle. David Wise and Maddie Boutman are going for halfpipe. Patrick Deneen and Hannah Kearney also.
Now on to the ski jumping. Ski jumping has been part of the Olympic Games since the very first Winter Olympic Games in 1924.
Olympic Games during the 1964 Winter Games in Innsbruck, the large hill competition was introduced to the Games for the first time.
And now, today, there's national history made, because women are now able to compete in the ski jumping. Did you know that?
Oh, about time.
That's what I'm saying.
On December 29th, 2013, Jerome won both of her jumps, outscoring runner-up Vaughn by 2 points here in Utah.
Wow.
She will forever be known as the first woman to be nominated for the U.S. Olympic women's ski jumping team. That's great.
Way to go. 4 years ago in Vancouver, the U.S. suffered a heartbreaking loss to the Canadians in overtime.
This year, the Canadians are once again favored to take the gold, with the U.S. favored to get the bronze.
Did you know that the U.S. ice hockey men's have appeared in 20 Olympic games and have 3 golds, 10 silver, and 2 bronze?
Interesting. Now to snowboarding.
Did you know Switzerland is looking to be America's biggest rival this year?
Interesting.
Who would have thought?
Now to the speed skating. Speed skating was made by the Netherlands.
Speed skating has been an Olympic event since the Olympic Winter Games in 1924.
The Olympic trials are here in Park City, Utah.
And we
This
have
year.
good chances of winning this year. J.R. Selix is going, and he has won 2 bronze medals at 2010 Vancouver Olympic Games.
And now the Nordic. The Nordic combined is a winter sport in which athletes compete in both cross-country skiing, ski jumping.
Ski jumping is currently completed by men in their other 3 events. The individual normal hill, the individual large hill, and the team event on the large hill In the individual events, athletes gets 2 jumps, and the athlete with the highest jump score is the winner. Now on to the bobsledding. An online committee has raised more than enough money in 4 days to send Jamaica bobsledding to the Olympics. Wow.
Park City, Utah is where the bobsledding qualifying is held. USA two-man bobsled has not won a gold since 1936.
Now on to the skeleton. January 11, 2014, women's and men's skeleton. January 12, 2014, women's and men's skeleton.
Men's skeleton made 2 early appearances of the Olympic program at its ancestral home of St. Moritz in 1928 and 1948. It then was dropped until it reappeared as the men's and women's event at Salt Lake City in the 2002 Olympics. Sledding is one of the oldest winter sports. Description of the sport can be found in 16th century literature, but as a racing sport, it can be traced to the mid-19th century.
Interesting.
Well, I am definitely looking forward to these 2014 Olympics.
Me too. So that's it for our broadcast. Have a wonderful day, Lakers.